Good night, Boober.
I didn't come in to see.
The hurt doesn't show, but the pain still grows. Some stranger to you and me. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord.
What up? What up? What up, people? You know what it is. You know what it looked like. It's the NoMaam Fantasy Sports Podcast. But wait, it's Wednesday. What are they doing on? Well, let me tell you, your boy Mr. Wood, I made a surprise for you, man. Tonight is going to be the night. Episode number 1 of the highly anticipated NoMaam, The League.
The League.
Jared, you were magic with it last night. The League. Just it's all it needs is the League.
I told you, you tend. Okay, so like this is nothing against you, but you tend to like make things longer than they need to be, and that's why you have me, so I can just compress it down for you.
Hey, the yin and the yang, and it is what it is, man. But look, we got Jay Curbs in the building. You know him from Tuesday nights. Ladies, relax. He's just here. He's here, and of course we got. You know him not formally known as the greatest co-host in podcast history, but on this show, he's the 3-time champ. What up, champ?
What up, gentlemen? I'm excited for this show, this season. Oh, man, the League.
The League. Wes, we've been dreaming about this for years, man.
Long time coming.
Shout out to the NoMaam Nation already. We got the Truth in the building. We got Jack Foley in the building. We got Poppy in the building. What up, big dog? My man Ravens. I hope you're all right. You know I love you, brother. That's my guy. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to everybody in the building, the NoMaam Nation. You know how we roll, man. Listen, just so you know what this is all about. If you're not on the know, let me hold on. Let me get to. For some reason, YouTube wasn't pulling up, but hey, there we go. Boom, we're live. All right, so typically you see us every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. We do the NoMaam Fantasy Sports Podcast, right? We give you all the greatest yes ma'ams, no ma'ams, the are you serious is, the bold predictions that we were terrible at. By the way, we all sucked at that.
Yeah, week 1.
Week 1. No, it's week 1. We'll chalk it up. But this show is dedicated to the main league, the NoMaam League. The NoMaam Fantasy Football League, the league that this handsome young man, has won 3 times. Not in a row. He's not Patty Mahomes or trying to be Patty Mahomes. He's won 3 times, right? So what we decided we were going to do a little podcast on it, right? So before we get started, Wes, Curbs, I'm going to give you guys a chance and, do your intros, talk to the people, tell them what they're to expect from us in this magical season we're about to have.
Great.
You want to go first?
You want to go, Curbs?
You can go first. I was just going to say stick with us through tonight. This is episode 1, so it's a kind of trial. So it'll get better week to week, I promise. And there will be a better intro that doesn't say Tuesday night, 9 p.m. I promise you.
Hey, man, listen, short time nervous is what we do.
Right, short turnaround time. But Mitch, this is a long time coming. We've been thinking about doing a podcast for the show, for the league, or actually for the league, just kind of show, basically like show and prove, man. Like putting our feet where our mouth are. Like this, is what we do. We're not gonna give you advice, and we're not follow our own advice. So we're gonna say, hey, this is who we starting. You're gonna see our lineup. You're gonna see, the standings, the matchups. We're going to go through it. This is going to be a fun season. I'm excited.
Right. We're going to talk about the trades. I'm going to pull it up here in a minute. The standings after week 1. You guys can pick. What we want is you guys to pick your own team. Not if you're in the league. Because I got my man Drew. Well, he's in the running for Rook of the Year right now. Him and Juan.
I'm about to say easy.
I mean, I got a stat for Juan. So, bro, if you're out there listening, you're going to be very happy when you hear this. But we're going to talk shit. We're going to talk shit about everybody, each other, We're gonna praise each other, but we're gonna have fun with this. This is the league. If you remember the show, The League, we're about to take that to another level.
Amazing show. I love that show.
Yeah.
Just saying.
So and
still
maybe,
watch.
maybe we'll bring it up during the episodes. But still, to me, the best episode was when they had the draft at the funeral. I'm just saying, that was
the best shows, the draft shows.
the draft shows were the greatest. So, without further ado, let's go. Let's ride. So, last week, first week of the NFL season, first week of fantasy. I got to go to Kirby first. Curbs, listen, I'm not going to talk about the L that you took to Wes right away.
That's perfect. Like, I'm sorry to interrupt, but me and Curb matched up week 1.
Right. I mean, it was kismet, right?
I mean, I'll be honest. Going after Friday night, I was confident. I'm like, okay, AJ Brown gave me 18, looking good. But as soon as when it came down to Wes's running backs to play, that's when things went downhill. And Marv only given me like 1 point, so that's what sunk my ship. But got to give respect where respect's due. He beat me, and I told him pre-show, if I would have beat him, he's the only one I will not talk shit to. So, everyone else is getting shit talked.
So overall, though, Curb, I mean, you got to experience the draft. I mean, I know you wanted to be live.
The matchup. Can you pull it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up in a second. I know you wanted to be here live. You were part of the draft, and now that first week, I mean, do you feel the energy of the NoMaam? I mean,
yes, but I'm in so many leagues. It's
right.
not even fun.
But this is the best league. So
this is definitely like a top 3 league for me. I put it up there with my other 2 long-term leagues I'm in.
When you come, like, I think the best thing is our draft, like the live draft. If you're in that room with us,
it's different.
I think it's hard to be on the online during the live draft, but if you're in the room with us, it's a whole lot better.
If anything, just to witness my brother writing the entire draft on a board, like, and not like
make a mistake.
He made some flubs, but the penmanship is flawless. So. With that said, we're gonna jump into it. I'm gonna break down the what you're gonna see here. So if you know, you know. So these are the scores from last week, and so I'll run down the teams. First team was me, run TMC. I got T Higgins and CMC, which neither one of them played.
Neither one of them played.
But I still won. So I took out Cinco. I'm sorry, I said Ocho. Cinco says, you're done. I beat you. You're out of here. Hit the road, Jack. and, okay, so let's bring up something, by the way, that has to do with the league. I was having a conversation with Jack Foley. Shout out to Jack Foley, newest member of the NoMaam Nation last night, and Mr. Kirby here. And we were talking last night about you called me or texted me Monday night and told me that CMC was not playing, right?
Oh, yeah, that's collusion. Collusion at its finest.
Damn, my bad. You know what?
How? But see, I don't understand how it's collusion.
I'm just busting your balls. I'm busting your balls. Come on.
No, Jack was getting on me. I'm like, hey man, I already won. I didn't need to put CMC in. But yeah, so I took out straight out of Coughlin. Hasn't true in a while, but he stays true to it, and that's Cinco stays. If anyone doesn't know,
big bro. We
had Carlos, who's fourth and 5-6. So if you know Carlos, that's his 4, 5, 6, if you know him. He took out Stino, the Rook. Stino put up a good fight. It was 10 points, just about 10 points. We'll break down some of the
head-to-head matchups.
Not just who's on their teams and stuff like that. We got returning champion, Mr. Devin, Big Chips, taking out slot shaming, which I believe that's Snow. I got my brother who lost to That wasn't talked about, Wes, and I'm surprised. That was the split year champions.
Yeah, I can't wait to get into that matchup because I think Lee would have had it, but something happened. I don't want to jump, too far.
We'll look. Yeah, we'll look at it here in a minute.
But if you look at it, like Lee didn't have somebody go, or Kenny had somebody do a little bit more than.
What do you? Okay. The next matchup, again, Bro in running for rookie of the year so far after 1 week, took out Marshall by 30. Now, if you guys don't know who Marshall, that's Road Reese, by the way. Took him out by 31.02 points.
That's the biggest win of the week, I think, too.
That was the biggest blowout of the week right here. I mean, we could go over that, but yeah, we'll get back to that matchup because there was a lot of shit talking on Sunday morning on TikTok where Reese joined a live and literally went at it. You got your boy Jay Curbs took a L to West as we talked about, and then backdoor bets lost to Drew. Drew had that was battle of the rooks right there, and Drew stepped up and really showed improved. So shout out to Drew. Shout out to all the rooks. I gotta say they showed up. I gotta give them that. They all showed up.
I got a question, Mitch.
Yeah.
Week one, how and for you too also, Curb. Week one, do you make roster adjustments or you just go with the drafted lineup? Like you just like, all right, this is who I drafted. I'm not really putting a bench player.
No, I definitely look at matchups. And I base it off of that. Like Jaleel McLaughlin was no doubt starting for me this last week because Seattle's bad against running backs catching it out of the backfield, and that's what Jaleel does great. And Zeke is going to get them red zone touches, so that's why I started them too.
Well, so let's jump into it. Let's jump into y'all matchup. We can talk about that one first.
Yeah, let's rip this Band-Aid off.
Let's just rip the Band-Aid off. So as you can tell, we got Gumdrop Buttons, which is Jay Curbs, and we got Brees Lightning, which is Wes. These were your matchups. So if you guys want to, I'll let you guys break it down. This is your matchup, Wes.
Yeah, my whole thing about it's week one, so I don't really put too much thought into it. It's pretty much my drafted lineup. I may tweak a position of there, but I got superstitions, and one of my thing was the Thursday night game. I was real worried about Rashee Rice, because it's just from my experience, Thursday night there's not a lot of points, and it's tough to kind of go those 2-3 days before the games start again if you got like a donut or a low score. But like I said, it's pretty much I was just filling out the team, see who's going to show up or not. And if I kind of go through it, I can pick out certain players like Malik Neighbors that didn't show up week one, and you figure out why. But yeah, I was concerned about the matchup. I liked certain things that I had going on. Like for one, I'm not happy with Njoku. I always was questioning him from the draft. I just went late on tight end, and he was who I had. But I was really concerned with Curve's matchup. Like I was worried about Stroud and Brown, kind of whatever jump I would have got on him on Thursday. I was concerned that Friday AJ would have matched that and just kind of put it back at an even playing field, and then just kind of go from there. But the thing with me, and I'll probably tell my secret, I love having the last player. Like I love having a Monday night. Whether that's a defense or a kicker, I need that late night action. That it kind of keeps me involved into the Mondays. But I'm not saying that was the deal breaker, but that's one of my things. But like I said, I thought it was a good matchup. I don't let the score fool you. Like I was kind of worried. Once I think I saw Pitts get a touchdown. I think he cut it within single digits.
Okay.
And then I was like, okay, here we go. Now I really need Brees to do something. Now I know I got Brees Hall, but he's going against the 49 defense. So
right,
Monday night player, but he's going against a tough defense. There was a lot of change in that Jet offense. Aaron Rodgers is back. Do they still go through Brees? So I had a lot of question marks going into that. It ended up working out. And granted, and I'll let Curb talk about his side. It helped me out that Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't do nothing because I I was like yelling at Danny Dimes, just throw the shit to Malik Neighbors as much as you can because anything else you're trying to do is effing up.
Curbs?
So I've already made roster moves. I've already dropped the Falcons defense. I actually did that today.
I didn't see that.
And I made another move to get another running back on my roster. But one of the biggest things, I've been very transparent about this. I value receivers over running backs in fantasy. And the one thing I knew when I was drafting was Ezekiel Elliott was going to be a walking 10 points a week for me. Just because I knew he was going to get those red zone carries. And I don't need my running backs to, get me 17 or 18 points every week because I like to rotate my receivers in and out because on my bench I have George Pickens, who I should have started instead of Metcalf or Marvin, but I didn't.
I'll show you guys the studio audience the bench, but yeah, I mean, I don't mean to interrupt, but I'm going to say this, Curb, this one right here, and this one right here. I mean, you could have potentially won the game.
Yeah, I know.
And
they're the ones that hurt me the most. And Kyle Pitts. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm extremely happy with what Kyle Pitts gave me.
Oh yeah, I mean
because anytime Kyle Pitts gives you over 10 points and scores a touchdown, that's a win.
It's a win. It's a total win. It's a total win.
Tight ends this week because tight end sucks this week.
Who's my Mitch? Can you scroll down? I don't know who my bench is. Is it Jake Ferguson?
Kelsey.
Ferguson.
McBride sucked. All the top. Kincaid.
Yeah, Kelsey was tough. Yeah, everyone was
all
tough.
The top tight ends.
Well, wait. Well, what did Isaiah Likely finish with?
He was the top tight end. He probably had 18 points.
Probably had 18.
No, I think he had more than that. I think he had closer to 30 points.
No, I don't know.
We'll have to check that out. But I'm going to stop sharing for a second. Go back to the NoMaam Nation here in the. Whoa, we dropped, man. Where's everybody at? Jeez, everyone left.
The league.
It was a good matchup. This talked about and Carol, you brought it up. You had a move already with the what was it that made? I mean, I know a lot of people stream defenses. West being one of them. You just what you don't see them.
Patriots defense is more appealing to me, especially this week again.
Hey, we got another new follower. Shout out to AZ_8. I hope I didn't mispronounce your name, but welcome to
thank you. We appreciate it.
The rating is rating with a party of one. Wow, we already got rated today, which is awesome. Shout out to whatever podcast came by and rated us.
Nice.
Shoot over to YouTube. Say what's up to everyone on YouTube. We got a bunch of people watching on YouTube. What up, Drew? Yeah. Drew's over there on YouTube. Drew. I made an interesting trade today. Since this person's the first time, chatter and subscriber, let's see what they got. I made an interesting trade today. Tell me what you think. I traded Justin Jefferson and Tony Pollard for Saquon Barkley and Jordan Mason. What do you think?
So he got. Well, who's the running backs?
So you got Barkley and Mason. He got Barkley and Mason.
Nice.
And he gave up Jefferson and Pollard. I like it.
I'm for giving up Jettas, but hey, if I can get Saquon and Mason with,
it depends. It depends, right? I know where Kirby's mind's going. It all depends. I think CMC's back this week. I think the whole smoke and mirrors of him being gone 3 weeks is
okay,
crazy.
but Achilles tendonitis is something to worry about if you're a CMC owner. Just
how you doing?
I would be worried about that.
Right.
How you doing?
Jason.
Hey, you know what? AZ, you got a place in my heart because you got Cooper Kupp on your team.
Oh, fuck.
Cooper Kupp. Shout out to Cooper Kupp, baby. Let's go.
Easy. Trade that, man. He's trash.
All right, so let's go back. Let's go back to the board. Get through it. Talk about let's talk my game next. Hey, well, I'm one of the hosts. I could Well, why not do that? No, see, this is what happens when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. There we go. Let's go
Yeah,
back.
I would have beat you last week. That's crazy.
What's that?
I would have beat you last week.
Yeah, hey, but you know what? I got the dub. I am in last place though.
That's how it works, Curve.
I'm in seventh place, but I'm in the
Ooh,
playoffs.
that Cole Kmet hurts. That hurts. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, the Cole Komet definitely kicked my ass. But again, I mean, I did not even play him, and I still won. That was the score going in after Sunday night. Shout out. I mean, Stafford 17. I mean, but
My brother, he pissed
West.
on his pants on this one because he didn't play Pacheco. He was stuck playing.
yeah.
On the
So we
bench,
the bench. I mean, he had two on the bench with 20. Pacheco.
Brandon Cooks.
Yeah.
He just pissed on his pants this week. He'll be better.
I think he could have still won if Amon Ra didn't shit the bed.
Right.
Right. If Amon Ra didn't shit the bed, he would have, right. And Komet, if he would have played better, it would have been. I mean, shit. If CMC was healthy, I mean, you're talking that's 20 more points. I mean, it could have gone anyway. It is what it is. But I got a dub week 1, so I was pretty excited about that. Next matchup we could talk about. Let's go down the road. We got 4th and 5-6 versus hanging with Hernandez. Some of these team names are just hilarious, by the way.
No, right?
You got a 125.56. This is a good game. 9-point victory. A 10-point victory. Whatever. Show you guys the bench players. What do you see, Jared? I mean, what would
I'm gonna be? I don't know why I do this every time I look at fantasy teams. I look at kickers. That 21 points from Brandon Aubrey. That's impressive. I think
you get 21 points from your kicker and you still lose, though.
I mean, let's be honest. Los's player, all of Los's players, other than Trey McBride, were all more consistent in a sense. What, Trey had 8?
Yeah. Well, losing Puka, that definitely hurt him. I thought I brought a water.
Puka and Raheem hurt him.
Yeah, so shout out.
And I don't, you know me, I don't like pocket passers in fantasy whatsoever. So having your starting quarterback be, a Joe Burrow, Jared Goff, not always the best move in my opinion.
I mean, shout out to Carlos with the 28 points from Jaden Daniels.
quarterback
who has a running upside. You're going to automatically get more points.
Right. Cheat codes, right? That's what it basically is. They're cheat codes because they get 70 yards. That's
mm-hmm. I think Daniels had like 80 yards rushing. So that's
I mean, they both had decent benches. I mean,
the J.K. Dobbins.
J.K. Dobbins on the bench right there. That would have. I mean,
could have put him in the flex instead of Raheem Mostert.
Yeah. That was disappointing right there. 3.9 out of Mostert, and he's now hurt.
Yeah, he's out. I think what I read was for the foreseeable future or something.
Next match.
Mitch, go back to that because I wanna ask a question regarding going 3 running backs or 3 receivers for hanging with Hernandez because he went 3 running backs.
Okay, so he had.
Not saying that's. I mean, that's probably what he probably had to do, but I'm just saying.
Oh no, I mean he had. I mean he had options. He had. I mean Cortland Sutton really didn't do anything.
Like I said, that was probably his best option. But I'm just saying, just in general, is that like your guys' idea of? Because I don't like that. Just because I agree with Curve, receivers are potentially more points, but if you get 3 ones, running backs. That's a
No, I go 3 wide receivers in a heartbeat. In when it comes to fantasy, with the flex. Or Wes, and you know this has worked for me in the past. You get 2 stud tight ends. I mean, this week obviously was a bad week for tight ends, but in the past we've done that.
Dude, I ran with 2 tight ends last year.
We ran 2 tight ends last year, and you won.
Yeah.
All right, we got big chips and slot shaming. This was a good matchup, 7-point victory for Devin. Geno Smith still 20 points, Tyreek Hill 26. Dell gave him 8. You know, he had a flip up with Williams from Denver,
Javonte.
Javonte. But you know, consistent on this side. I mean,
There's another 20-point kicker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
the kicker. That's the difference.
20,
I mean,
yeah.
what kept snowing there is that scrub right there.
I mean, 32 points and you lose. That's tough, man. I want to see what their bench looked like. I mean, shit, he had AR on the bench with 31, which gave him 11 more points. And Devin's set up to have a good little team this year, man. I mean, it's about managing it correct. You know, so shout out to Devin. I mean, shit. What look at Snow's team top to bottom is not a bad team.
Hold on. That must have been Cooper Cup I saw. I thought he had someone on his bench that had a big day. Oh, no, Tony Pollard.
And Mason. He had Mason on the bench.
Yeah,
22 points.
Yeah, those are some deep teams.
And he's a 49ers fan too, so all right. So next game up, we got Lee versus Kenny. Like I said, this is the battle of the not last year, the year of the DeMar Hamlin.
Mm-hmm.
Lee and Kenny split. They decide they were going to split the money, split the championship, and split the clout. You know, just because it was the game was so close, and they both had so many. They had about 3 guys each in that game, right?
Yeah.
And so it was just no way to determine it. So they asked me what my suggestion would be. I said, I'm out of it. You guys decide. You know, we could do it so many different ways. And
I'm too selfish. I would never do that.
You know what? That I will say that was the consensus, though. Most people said we would have fucking played it through, figured out something because.
How are you going to figure it out? They canceled the game. The game was canceled. Like, even it affected the Bengals playoff seeding because
I told you this. The only team to benefit from the Bengals Bills game was the fucking Chiefs.
Right.
That was the only team that benefited from that game. But no, I mean, so they split it. So again, good matchup, 4 points. They're a very evenly matched team.
But look at how that fell out. So if I'm looking at it, you're looking at it and you're like, okay, because I think Lee was winning and Ayuk wasn't really doing much, if anything, on Monday night. And his little bitty 4 points is you can kind of say push him over the top. Like, I don't know who Lee's late player was. I don't know if he had a Sunday night player.
Sunday night game, I think was no, I don't think he had anybody.
Didn't have anybody.
Yeah, he didn't have anybody.
He
had Monday night, right? He had Ayuk on Monday night. But
yeah, it looks like Lee was done by Sunday Night Football.
Yeah.
Let's see.
But here's the thing, you know, and I feel bad for my brother, diehard Cowboy fan, and he was probably happy that Amari Cooper didn't do anything against his boys. He had him starting, and you know, kind of your own team beat your ass. So, yeah, I would say what I mean, all that Kenny had going Monday was Ayuk, and he won by 4. So, I mean, they were just about tied around going into Monday night.
Well, I see one of the mistakes Lee made, starting Terry McLaurin.
Yeah,
no.
Let's see who was his other option.
Damn, Lee had Likely.
He had Dobbs.
Romeo Dobbs.
Oh, he had Likely. Wow. There's a difference maker right there. There is a difference maker right there.
Are you starting Likely over Terry McLaurin? I mean,
yeah.
Right?
Yes.
100%.
Yeah, even last week, just because I knew Andrews was coming back off that injury, the car accident or whatever.
I don't know if I can do that.
I just don't like McLaurin in fantasy. That's why I would do it.
I'm going to leave this one for last. We're going to go to the bets game. Shout out to my man Drew. Shout out to bets. I know they're in the Discord. Hope you're on the podcast. Whatever, dude. No, I'm only kidding. Drew currently sits in third place. Um, solid. Two solid teams, I think. He only got 4 points out of his game. Evan Ingram fucked him over, as Drew talked about last night. He got screwed. Like, if Olave and Ingram have their regular games, I think Betts wins this game.
I mean, Betts probably wins if Kincaid actually does something too.
Or Kincaid, right? 2 points. I mean, it's a solid squad. I mean, Betts. Shout out to my man Betts. Shout out to Drew. Drafted two really good players. Look at their bench a little bit.
Everybody's got good teams, man.
I mean, this is what this league is about. You want
Baker Mayfield on the bench. That's
37 points. Oof, that's tough right there.
But there's no way.
But he still won. I mean, he had 20. Yeah, I don't think no one thought Baker was going to do 37 points. I mean,
I thought he would do good, but I didn't think he would be QB1 week one.
That's crazy. Look at that, those stats: 4 TDs, 289, and 21 rushing yards. Shout out to Baker Mayfield. I'll give him his props. There you go. You guys hear that? You heard it?
I mean, you should give someone else their props, but for week one, Xavier Worthy.
You know what? Shout out to Xavier Worthy.
There we go.
I did not think he was going to do anything. Shout out, guys, faster than lightning. Had a nice catch, also. So shout out to Worthy, man. What was his points total? Do we know?
Yeah,
I think he had like 20.
That's solid, dude. Your first game as a pro?
What was it? 3 touches and like 60 yards and 2 touchdowns.
He didn't have a lot of touches. But the thing about it is Andy Reid is such a great play caller. Like, you would think that the first play to Worthy will be a deep bomb. Nope. Andy Reid's gonna give that mofo an end around, student body right, and it's like I don't know if you guys watch, Get Up and watch Jeff Saturday's Pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, there was a block on that play where I forgot the offensive lineman basically sandwiched the dude into the ground. It was like 5 Chiefs in front of Worthy, even though Worthy didn't get touched. But one of them guys put one of the Ravens into the ground.
Damn.
So Eagle fans should remember this. How Andy's using Xavier Worthy is how he used Deshaun Jackson right out of college.
Yeah, I mean,
like it is copy and paste.
Very smart. Right. Very smart. All right, so let's go. We're gonna call this the spotlight matchup of the week. It was the biggest blowout of the week. It came from a rookie on a guy against a guy that talks more crap than anybody else. Shout out to my man Rode Reese. We love you, brother. But Bro got him this week. Shout out to Juan, Tuna's daddy. Beat up on To Infinity and Bijan. Yes. Reese blames it on my boy Joe Burrow. Blaming it on the Burrow. You like
no,
that?
He's got
Joe
Burrow's got a mean Buffalo stack.
Yes.
You really don't want to. You got to pay attention to Buffalo's matchup when you play.
Well, let's call it as it is. He won right there. This is gonna. I don't know if this is gonna happen every week, but this is tough. I mean, that's not good. Obviously, that's not good either. That's solid right there. That's great for him, for not only for Bro in his fantasy, but I like Shakir. I'm a big Shakir fan. But looking over on this side, I mean, he's gonna bounce back, but he's not really a big fantasy guy anyway. Debo is Debo. I don't
like that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of this one either. Love this guy. I think he's a stud. This is not going to happen every week. He's going to have a good week this week against my Bengals. This was a this was a great start by Reese. So shout out to Reese for the Jalen Reed start. He got good 10 points, but then Vegas only gave him one.
Man, I just know fucking Friday night, Reese was like, yeah, I'm good with Jaden Reed, bro. He's
Oh, there
like,
you go.
yeah.
20 points. 20 points he has.
Mhm.
You know? So Bro got a solid fucking team, man. Again, it's gonna come down to how you manage your team, Bro. So shout out to Bro. We'll get back to so actually before we do that, let's just go through the standings. I want to keep it up here for a minute.
Can I just say something on that Bills stack quick?
Yeah.
Nine times out of 10, if you start a stack like that, it's going to end up biting you in the butt eventually. I've done it with the Eagles full years, and it always bit me in the rear end in the long run.
Wes has one of the greatest statements of all time about stacks. You live by the stack, you die by the stack.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. So after week one, we got Bro in first place. He's only made one move. Look at this already. Are you serious, dude? Like, you're gonna be my Are You Serious on Tuesday. You've already done 7 moves?
Dude, hey, A-Chan is hurt, so I had to get Jeff Wilson.
Okay.
Joker's already out. So I'm scrounging on tight ends. I'm scraping the floor for. I had to pick up what's his name from Dallas, Shoemaker. And I'm still iffy on that. So there's another move coming, and I'm streaming defenses. So I already picked up 2 defenses already.
I mean, Reese has made 5 moves.
I mean, Reese has made 5 already as well. I mean, Kenny's made 3. Lee hasn't made any. I mean, yeah, it's you got 2, yeah. So here's your standings after week 1. We're gonna come in. We're gonna talk to the audience if there is one. I don't even know if there is one. I haven't been looking. You know, my guys. Oh, we got some people out there. What's up? Oh man, we got some peoples in there. Triggy Neutron. I don't know. Oh, he's a first time chatter. Hey, if you're a first time chatter, make sure you hit that subscribe button.
Hit that button.
Hit that purple button and head your ass over to YouTube and hit the subscribe button. But his question was, I got a trade offer for Pickens and McLaughlin, and I got Mason and Sutton. Like, you're gonna get Mason and Sutton for Pickens and McLaughlin?
It's a pretty fairly even trade, in my opinion.
Yeah. I don't.
You're not winning anything. You're not gaining anything. You're not losing anything.
Like, is that a position of need? Because the trade is more of a wash.
Yeah, the trade is kind of a wash. All right, so NoMaam Nation, you're out there. You're feeling it. We got week 1 in the books. I'm going to start with the losing bracket. Out of the losing bracket, who do you want to see jump up and get that dub this week, right? Who from the winning you think is I'm going to call me from the winning bracket at the most risk right now to lose because I don't have CMC potentially, and that's going to hurt me a little bit. But Trigger got an ad. Hey man, we got to pay the bills, brother. Sorry about that. But NoMaam Nation, this is the part of the show where we want to interact with you. So we got Alones out there, we got Ryan's out there, Triggy, Neutron's out there. Got a bunch of. Tell us what are your thoughts week 1 for us? You got a favorite team that you wanna
Which roster you like?
Yeah, which roster you like? Who do you want? You could support a team. There's a lot you can do. What do we got going out there? Listen, I need advice. Alone, what do you need, my friend? Shout out to my man Alone, by the way.
He's gonna ask if he got fleeced for trading Garrett Wilson for George Pickens.
And the answer to that is yes. You got. But Alone, what is your question in your pay league? What up, Trav? Shout out to my man. Yo, listen, straight up and down. Everyone in NoMaam Nation right now, if you're listening, go over to YouTube. Go over to my man Trav Scores. Find his page and subscribe. The road to 1,000 is coming, Trav. You're right there. The man got phenomenal content. He's a Broncos fan, so majority of the content is all Broncos. I'm sorry, Wes. Sorry. But this is Travis, my guy. I love this guy. He's a major supporter of NoMaam and everything that we do. Always positive towards us. So I want to spread the love back to him. Check him out on YouTube. Check him out he's on every social media. This guy's everywhere. So love the dude.
His Jonathan Cooper
Travis.
video today was great. I'll just say that.
All right, he's the king fart knocker is back. Hey, Drew, we were talking about you, Drew. All right, so what's your question? Oh, we got a question from the shirtless wonder, right? Is how does Wes feel losing by less than 1 point in the random wheel league? Ooh, Wes, he's throwing shots at you, man.
I kicked ass in the random wheel. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so did I.
I hate that random wheel. You know what? I did notice that this morning. I had to double take because I was like, damn it, is it less than a point?
Was it less than a point?
Yeah, it was. It was like 0.30 something points.
Would you rather lose by 0.30 something or lose by 90?
Lose by 90.
Yeah.
100%. Lose by 90.
Lose by 90. Oh, we got another first time chatter. Demoy, do me a favor. Please hit that subscribe button and head over to the YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Kobe or Fryermuth?
Who?
He says Colby or Fryermuth.
Who's Colby? Colby Parkinson?
Alone, what's your question? Oh, here we go. I'm sorry. Alone's question. Vlad McConkey. Vlad?
Lad, L-A-D, his name.
It's Vlad. It's not Vlad, you dumbass. Vlad McConkey or Keon Coleman. Who should I start? Browns defense. Oh, all day.
I'm going Lad
Coleman. I'm going Keon Coleman all day.
I'm going Keon Coleman because it wasn't the receiver. Like Lad doesn't fit the mold of like a Rashid Shaheed who destroyed the Panthers. So I would go Keon Coleman against the Miami secondary just because Josh Allen.
Oh, we got another one. Ginger Hawk 95, another first time chatter. Again, hate to sound like a broken record. Hit that purple heart button, go over to YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Question is, I think I play you this week, NoMaam, in fantasy, NoMaam. Who? Oh, that's my boy Ginger Snap. Is that Ginger Snap?
Ginger Snaps.
Is that my man Snaps? What's up, Snaps? Oh, my man Twitching, he's back. French Fry. What up, French Fry? Colby from the Rams.
Yeah, Parkinson.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't like you.
I'm going Parkinson because Stafford's a better quarterback. He will throw it to the tight end versus Justin Fields, who will tuck it and run it.
I mean,
how many looks did Fryermuth get this week?
Well, but that's my only thing, Wes. Besides Pickens, who's he throwing it to?
Fryermuth, like
right.
So, whatever his fucking name is.
No, Roman Wilson's out still.
Now, if the quarterback
the other kid,
Russell Wilson, then yeah, I may look at Fryermuth because Russell Wilson, I think all he can see is the tight end. He can't.
Whoa! Pause. All Russell Wilson can see is.
Hey, shout out to Sierra, but I just think Russell Wilson is a better passer than Justin Fields, and the offense, the receivers will get their tuckers.
Hey, Wes, your new instant rival, Trav. Trav, is a Broncos fan. Trav West is a Raiders fan. He says, Russ don't target no tight ends. I mean, I'm going to go with Trav on this one. I'm going to be honest with you.
Trav, I mean, no, he might be right because, he didn't.
Who's Dolchich last year for the fucking Broncos?
It was 2 years ago. Dolchich was good. It was 2022. Yeah. So I picked him up then.
What up, Dally? Dally, shout out to Dally in the YouTube chat. How you doing? She says Steelers beating the Broncos. Dally, why don't you come over to Twitch and talk shit to Trav over there? But that's another story. We'll go on from there. Raider fan, he seems like too nice to be. Wes, he says Raiders fan, he seems too nice to be a Raider fan.
Yeah, we're still out there.
Yeah, you gotta see him in his element sometimes, Trav. He can be a little rowdy.
No, it's good. I'm one of them old school. I don't want to say that old school, but yeah, it's as a Raider fan, 25 plus years since relevancy, you get humbled real easy. So
So
but
we got Trav saying that Pickens is gonna get locked up this week. He's a
I
Rave.
agree. I agree.
I think he's 100% right. But that's why I go Fryermuth this week. Well, no, wait. Trav, what are your linebackers look like? Because are they covering Fryermuth? I mean, this could be a shit show for the Steelers, if I'm being honest.
I don't want to speak for
It'll be a
Trav, but
boring
I
game.
just like Alex Singleton, one of the
I like
linebackers.
Singleton.
Yeah.
There you go, Singleton. Yeah.
Oh, he's a nice IDP player.
Oh, Wes, you're getting called out by I am twitching. He said he's a Yankee fan too. Damn, man.
What's the Yankees? Are we not winning?
Are we winning?
I don't know. You say I can't go back to the game, but
Stop.
hey, I will pump my chest on the Yankees.
All day long. All day long.
It'd be better if you guys.
You can't. Hey, no. Listen, Curb, you can't say nothing this year.
Yankees and the Knicks. I will pump my chest hard.
Because I'm gonna use Kirby's line on him. Although this is about the league, real quick, I will say this: the Yankees own the Phillies this year. All right, so real quick, we're gonna go back to the NoMaam schedule, and what we're gonna do is Wes, can you man the chat?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Guys, reach out to Wes. Here are your week 2 matchups. I'm just gonna go through the projection because I'm not gonna show you.
We got a Nick fan in here.
I'm not gonna show you who we got going because it's gonna change, right? We got guys going tomorrow night that you may and may not play. Guys, there's a lot going on between Sunday. But from the surface right now, you got Run TMC versus Shoal Train. Champion versus champion. 2-time champion. He's a half champion.
Nice. So disrespectful.
It's so disrespectful. You got 4th and 5-6 versus Bets. So you got a champion versus a rook. You got Big Chips versus West. This is a matchup. Curbs, I gotta tell you.
This is a rivalry. Like, Mitch, this is
a rivalry.
This goes back. And I hope Devin is watching the show, but Devin will say it. We got a quiet rivalry going on.
Yeah.
We always have.
But it's a one-sided rivalry.
Okay, but still, it's not. It may be one-sided, but damn it, they're close. Like, it's
okay,
not
wait. This is why we have Kirby on the show. He's our fact checker, right? If you know Kirby, he knows more than you do. I don't give a shit what you say. Everybody out there in Twitch, TikTok, YouTube land, the man knows his shit. Kirby, if you face somebody a lot, right? But the wins are lopsided.
Yeah, you're that person's or that team's father. Like Nebraska is with Iowa and Colorado.
So would you call it a rivalry though? It's been competitive. I'll give you that. It's been competitive.
No, I mean, yeah, you can call it a rivalry, but one of them's a big bro, the other one's a little bro.
And all right, so
a lot of our matchups curves come at either like for the last playoff spot, we in the playoffs, or like last year was championship. So it's not like they're just like week 7 games.
Right. It's usually big games.
Yeah,
it's usually big games.
Oh right. That's big bro, little bro. For sure.
I'll give you more context to make it big bro, little bro. The 1 year we had, this used to be a 12-man league, right? So you always played someone twice. Wes beat him week 1. Wes beat him week 14. And then Wes beat him again in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's the tough one. So I mean, yeah.
That's like the Eagles and Giants, little bro.
This next matchup, although they never met, you got head Eagle fan, head Cowboy fan. You got the Boys Rock versus Gumdrop Buttons. It's gonna be a good one. Then you got the battle of 0-1s. You got Reese, who has a really good team. You got Cinco that by the looks of those numbers, not a good team, but still got a solid team. You got slot shaming versus Drew. So you got Snow versus Drew. And then you got, Tuna's daddy versus Tino. So, chat, based on what you see right now, put in the chat, let Wes and Kirby know. And me, I'm here too. Who do you got winning? Run TMC or Show Train?
I'm
Wes?
not picking.
You're not picking. Not picking. All right. Well, no, we don't get to pick.
Can you open up the matchup? I just want to see like lineup. Just a quick, even though you can change the line, I just want like a quick glance
Okay. All right. Quick glance.
at least like quarterbacks, and I can be like,
Stafford, Jackson.
Well, that's gonna be
Right now, Nico versus DJ Moore.
yeah, you need a running back, Mitch.
Hey, Eckler could put more. I mean, he's playing the Giants, though.
Yo, Wes, what do you think of my team then?
Running. They just mean they're gonna run it with Brian Robinson. I look at Eckler if they're down.
Nah, I think Eck's going to be out there, man. Aaron Jones had a good game last week. I mean, he probably won't have one this week against San Francisco, but we'll see. Hey, shut up, man.
That Tank Bigsby in the flex. It's different.
Hey, he may take that spot. He may take that spot.
Yeah, I mean, he showed improve. All right, we got Carlos's team. The next matchup is 4th and 5-6 versus backdoor bets. You got Daniels versus Murray, Evans versus Chase, Lamb versus Olave, Henry versus Kamara. I mean, yeah, I think I'm going to go with bets this week. Although I don't know if that's going to come to fruition. That's going to be higher. I don't know. Actually, no.
Mike Evans is going to go crazy this weekend.
This is going to be close. I'm really
You know what? I think Carlos may have bets on this one. All right, Wes, your game versus Chippies. A little chippy chip.
I don't like it. For one, I'm still
Shocker. Wes doesn't have someone in his starting lineup. Wes will wait to 12:59 to set his lineup sometime. So,
but and I'll talk about it. I'm hoping, to be honest with you, London does something for me Monday. I need that to have a solid shot. I need London to show out. I need him to be worth the second round pick.
Yeah, but that means Kirk Cousins can't be a zombie.
I understand that. That's
a tough order right there.
But the Philly line worries me. Like I said, if Kirk Cousins is going to sit in the pocket, Philly, that's easy money for Philly's defensive line to just to get him.
So I'm hearing start Philly's defense this week. That's what I'm hearing from you.
If you're in IDP, grab all their linemen you can. I still got questions on the corners.
Okay.
That's the only hope. But I don't know if he'll have time to get it to London.
Right. No, I hear you. All right. Next game up is we're talking about is Lee versus Jared. Looks like it's called to be a close game. I mean, if this dude could perform, he's going to have a good game. I mean, Dak going against New Orleans. I mean, we don't know what we're going to see. This is a good pickup. He has a good two-headed monster right there. Right there. I mean, and you knew he was going to throw in likely. So he got that. This is a good.
You know what? I got to make a call to my brother because the Raider hate is really coming through strong. The Raider hate.
I mean,
what do you mean?
You guys earned it.
Defense.
All right, next one.
I'll give it up to Henry. I think Henry's going to go off on this because I think eventually they're just going to wear us down with Henry. But defensively,
that's going to be tough, man.
I go on the Raiders.
Yeah, I got Recent and Cinco. I don't know. I mean, he had to make a change. Obviously, no Jordan Love. Who's his backup? Oh, Tua.
Which is fine. He just got to set his damn lineup.
He just got to set his lineup. Yep. All right. Next one we're going to look at is Drew and Snow. Looks like it right now, even matchup. I mean, I hope he throws up a cold 0, but that's just a personal matter. And then lastly, you got Tuna's daddy against Hanging with Hernandez, and that's the Stino versus Bro. And I mean, right now, looks kind of close. See what kind of decisions they make to change it up, but we'll see from there. But all right, Chad. What do we got here, man? What are we thinking, Chad?
When I was last in there, there was nothing there. There was a
What up, Snow? Snow's in the building. Hold on. What did Travis say? LOL, Mitch, stop talking. I'm not taking shots at you, Trav. I was being nice. I'm taking shots at Wes. What do you guys think? I mean, I think it's going to be a good week. I think we'll come back next week. I think Curbs. I hope to see you come back next week with a dub. Be 1-1, playing 500.
I hope so. Can't start out 0-2.
You and Chips. It's going to be either 1-1 or 2-0. I mean,
I'm just. This is going to be a tough year. I'm being honest with everybody because I think everybody's got good teams, strong in their own little ways.
Right.
And just kind of talking to you guys weekly, I'm really thinking about, all right, we got to come with it, and because I like the teams, I think we're all smart, and we're going to put the best lineup in there. So I don't see like one team being way over the pack.
No.
Like I can see us all being bunched together.
And so what we're gonna do here moving forward next week, we're gonna have one of the guys up, right? I don't know who it's gonna be. We'll decide between the three of us. We may start off by bringing Bro up, just for a quick visit to shout him out for his week 1 victory. It could be the number one next week. What?
I'm sorry. They were saying like that's my team that's standing out.
That's my team. Wes, my team stands out. But you also he called us sorry teams. Come on, Ken. You're my guy. Come on, dog. Nick Dog. Shout out to my man Nick. Shout out the newest member of the NoMaam Nation. That guy's my guy, man.
Yeah. Check us out on Tuesdays too, man.
Tuesday. Oh yeah, he'll be. We were trying to figure out who the hell he was last night. But no, that's my guy Nick. Shout out to Nick. Shout out to Curbs. Shout out to Wes, the 3-time champ.
So I got a way to figure out who's coming on next week. Pick a number between 1 and 5.
Champ.
3.
Bro. Yeah, I don't think you can see it, but
I think we can. So what was how'd you rate it? What was your
so I wrote down Bro first. He was 3, Snow was 4, Reese was 5, Big Chips was 2, and Drew was 1.
So there it is. Next week, bro.
Scientific.
Next week we will bring up Tuna's daddy to talk shop. Every week we're gonna bring someone new up. We're gonna talk about trades. Pick your team. Talk to your people. Send everyone you know. Tuesday nights, 9 p.m. The flagship show on Twitch, on YouTube, 9 p.m. You see us. Have a blast. And then on Wednesday, you got the league.
The league.
Episode 1 was tonight, the inaugural episode. On Saturday nights, we're gonna try to do it based on the schedule of bets. You'll get those bets in, the No Man betting, and then Sunday mornings. I'm not committing to 8 o'clock. I'm just saying that right now. Too early.
Yeah.
Right. 9:30, 10 o'clock. I'm good.
I mean, now 8 o'clock Eastern's like 5 o'clock my time.
5 o'clock your time, right? So, but wait, let me pose this, guys, or actually Curbs, because you were very influential in getting Reese to come live.
That is true.
There is somebody, not going to mention any names or point any fingers. I mean, With that
Yeah.
face, you'll get 50 followers in one day. So we'll automatically be able to come. Well,
I
reset.
mean, you know, we could keep it, you know, just us guys. So, you know, on a panel and just talk shop, what we're looking forward to through the day, and you know,
You did okay. I just gotta ask. I gotta ask the chat this: is TikTok ready for Wes?
I mean, it got Reese ready.
We gotta
So
read. Yeah, we gotta read. But Wes is a different animal, man. Wes will be up there, be like, we gotta introduce you to a few people. Wes, like, we got some casuals we gotta introduce you to, so you could really get fired up and just.
Kansas,
Mitch, get on the TikTok tomorrow during the game. I'll check it out.
There you have it, people. Tomorrow night.
Oh my God.
Tomorrow night during the football game,
The
three-time champ will be at my house watching the game, and I am going live. And guess who's joining the live with us? Wes. Get your popcorn out, people. This is a momentous occasion.
Get your popcorn ready.
I'm just saying. Look, hey, Nick Dog says that TikTok's not ready for you. I'm just saying. But listen, shout out to the NoMaam Nation. Shout out to everyone on YouTube. Shout out to everyone on Twitch. Not everyone on TikTok, because some of y'all are fucking casuals. But shout out to the NoMaam Nation. Shout out to the NoMaam League. Episode 1 in the books. Back next week. Take over the airwaves. We love y'all. Peace. And